Welcome to the Mastering QuickBooks series. My name is Crystalline Shelton, and I will be your financial coach for today. For those of you that don't know me, here is just a brief bio of my career highlights. So, I am a licensed CPA as well as a certified advanced QuickBooks Pro advisor. I've been coaching small businesses on how to manage their books for more than 14 years now. I have a series of books called Mastering QuickBooks that have been Amazon bestsellers, and we are now in our sixth edition. Mastering QuickBooks 2025 has just been released and it is now available for purchase on Amazon.com. As part of our online bonus content for my latest book, I have created a series of how-to videos just like this one that coincide with online bonus chapters. So to get access to the online bonus content, all the resources and goodies of that nature, you want to make sure that you click the link below to purchase a copy of my latest book. So today's topic is an overview of the QuickBooks Online Reports Center. So here are the topics that we will be covering. Navigating the Report Center. We're going to talk about all the reports that are available in the Report Center. What's really nice about QuickBooks Online is you literally don't have to create a report from scratch unless you just absolutely want to. I'm going to show you how to customize reports, how to export reports, and then how to send reports via email. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go into QuickBooks. So the QuickBooks account that I will be using today, it's a sample company that's called Craig's Design and Landscaping. Okay. And this is called the QuickBooks Online Test Drive. Anybody can gain access to it. All you have to do is go to Google and type in QuickBooks Online Test Drive, and you will be able to see a link there that'll allow you to access this test drive. You just have to confirm that you're not a robot, but you don't have to sign in or use any type of credentials to access the information there. All right, so the report center is going to be on the left navigation button here. So we'll click on reports. And so this is the report center. At the top here, you're going to see three tabs. We've got a standard tab, which means standard reports. We've got a custom reports tab, and we've got management reports. So standard reports is where you're going to find all of the preset reports that are available. So they're categorized basically by your favorites, and I'll show you how to make a report your favorite. We've got business overview reports, and that's where you're going to find your high-level reports like your profit and loss report, your balance sheet report, your statement of cash flows, and those types of reports. There's a category called Who Owes You? So these reports are going to be centered around your customers. So your accounts receivable report, which shows you how much is owed to you by your customers based on outstanding invoices. We've got collections reports, your customer balance reports, and those types of things. We've got sales and customers report group. This is where you'll find all the reports that have to do with your sales, right? So we've got a sales by customer summary. We've got sales by the product and services that you sell. We've got tons of reports in here that you can simply run with just a few clicks. We've also got a report group called What You Owe. So this is all of the bills and expenses that you owe to suppliers or vendors, right? So your accounts payable, aging, summary, and detailed report. You've got a bills payment list. We've got our vendor balance summary, right? So just as it is important for you to stay on top of what your customers owe you, it's equally important to stay on top of what you owe to your vendor suppliers to maintain that good credit history. Expenses and vendors is our next report group. So we've got our 1099 reporting here, so you can get those out to your contractors. We've got purchase order reports, if that's something that you use. And then we've got a vendor contact list and transaction list by vendor. Again, several reports to help you stay on top of your expenses and your vendors. We've got a sales tax grouping. And so you actually charge sales tax to your customers, then you're going to need to access these reports so that you can go ahead and complete that sales tax return and remit that sales tax to your tax authorities. If you manage employees in QuickBooks, you have a report group for managing employees, maybe that track their time in QuickBooks. We've got a whole list of reports for your accountant or the person that's going to be managing your books. There's a lot of reports here that are available for your CPA. They're going to love this category. And so these reports are automatically here for them to generate as needed. Let's see, we've got last but not least is the payroll category. So many people choose to also manage their payroll in QuickBooks Online, and you absolutely can do that. All you have to do is sign up for a payroll subscription, and then you're able to generate full cycle payroll from creating paychecks to direct deposit, managing those deductions, to paying your payroll taxes all through QuickBooks Online. So that's the standard tab. The custom reports tab is going to have reports that you have customized. And so I'll show you briefly how to customize a report, and then it will show you, we'll come back to this tab and you'll see the report here. Management reports are really nice reporting packages that have already been put together for you. And so we've got a company overview package, we've got sales performance, and we've got expenses. And so all you have to do is select your report period. So let's say we want to take a look at this year, since that's already selected. Let's say we want to do the overview reports. And then we can just click this preview button, and it will take us to a preview of what this looks like. And so there is a title page here. You'll be able to add your logo if you wanted to do that. For the overview, company overview reports, it contains two reports, profit and loss and balance sheet. So that's the table of contents, and then you'll see the actual reports listed there. Now, to make changes to these reports, you can simply click this little arrow to the right of preview and click edit. And that's where you go in and you can upload your company. You can choose to enter your logo or upload your logo. You can change the title if you choose to do that and make a few other changes, preview it, and then when you get it right, you can save and close. So we'll go ahead and cancel for now, but management reports come in handy, especially if you need to get these reports to your tax preparer. And we'll close that up. All right, so with that said, let's get back to navigating. And actually, I want to just talk about how you edit a report here. So within the business overview section, I am going to choose profit and loss. And so I'll choose the profit and loss report. And let's say that I'd love to see this report right now, the time period, so the report period is here. You have several options to choose from. Mine currently says this year to date, so I'm going to leave it at that. And so these are the dates. You can also click directly in these date fields and make changes as needed. You can also choose your accounting method. So there's two accounting methods, cash or accrual. If you're not familiar with those methods, I actually go into detail about each one and provide examples in our Small Business Bookkeeping 101 chapter. That chapter is one of our online bonus chapters in my new book, Mastering QuickBooks 2025. All right, so let's say instead of just the totals, we want to review this profit and loss by month. So I'm going to change the display columns by to month. And then let's say I just want to run this on the cash basis. So I'm going to run this report. And so the changes have been made. So now I have one column for each month all the way to the current month. And so with each of these reports in QuickBooks, you can actually email a report directly to someone. So when I click that envelope, it's going to bring me to the PDF version of this report, and then I can click this button at the bottom that says email. So then I would fill this out. I could send this to multiple people. I could copy multiple people. You can choose the subject. You can type up what's in the body of the email. And then when I hit send, this report will attach as a PDF document. Okay. So that's a nice feature. You can also print the report, just a hard copy report, or you could export it to Excel or PDF. One of the other cool features that is fairly new is you can actually add a report to the management reports that I just showed you. So that's fairly new. Love that feature. Now, let's say anytime you run a profit and loss report, this is exactly the format that you want. You want to see each month in a separate column, and you want to run it for your accounting method as cash. So then instead of having to make these changes every time you come in here to run the report, we can actually save our customizations. So I'll click the Save Customizations button, and I can say profit and loss, and we'll say let's do this. Let's say, oops, let's go to the front. Okay. So I like to usually go by name. So Craig's Design and Landscaping. I'm just going to shorten it to CDL, Profit and Loss. Now, I actually could create a reporting group to add this to, and I could also share this with other users. I'm just going to simply save this. And so now, anytime I want to run this profit and loss report, let's go back to the report list by clicking this blue link. And now when I click on custom reports, there's my report. And so I can run this anytime that I choose to. So that's how you easily customize a report and then easily access it, okay? So the last thing that I'd love to show you is how do you create your favorite reports? So typically there are 5 key reports that I have my clients generate and review. Your profit and loss report, the balance sheet report, the AR aging summary report, and the AP aging summary report, and your cash flow report. So if you look up here, we've got the accounts receivable aging summary already marked as a favorite. We've got the balance sheet, we've got the profit and loss. So we're just missing the accounts payable aging summary report and the cash flow report. So the statement of cash flows is here. So to make a report your favorite, you simply want to click the star to make it green, and then the report will appear in the favorites column. I may have to refresh. So we'll mark statement of cash flows. Oh, come on, work with me. Oh, wow, statement of cash flows. Okay, that one doesn't want to cooperate. Let's try the AP aging report. So that is going to be what we owe. AP aging summary. Okay. Well, normally you would click the star and it turns green. And it would appear up here, of course, because I'm recording a video, it's not cooperating, but trust me, it works. And so that's how you make a report your favorite. And so it's just probably some type of glitch. We're not going to worry about it, but you guys know how to do it. All right. So thank you so much for joining me today. In our tutorial on the overview of the Report Center in QuickBooks Online. The link to the detailed online chapter and other great content can be found below. Be sure to check out our other demo videos on the business overview and cash flow reports. We've got a demo on customer sales reports and the vendor and expense reports. Be sure to connect with us on social media using these handles, and be sure to leave a comment at the bottom of this video. I would love to have your feedback, as well as any suggestions you guys have on what other topics you'd like to see a demo for. Thank you so much again, and take care.